Good fourth day. I tell you what, I was really pleased about. The first couple days without pads on. Obviously it's hard to kind of evaluate. And then the first day in pads, the offense. I thought kind of won the day. And then today, even though we had some guys out, the defense comes back and defense won the day today. So that was a positive today. And I thought the guys worked. I thought they had a good workman's attitude at first. A little getting into fourth, fifth day. Our tempo was a little bit slower than what I wanted, but good day. Guys are working hard.
With some of the guys being out on defense, just kind of we're limited and have some walk-ons getting reps there. How do you feel like that's going? You're getting all the looks you need.
Yeah, we're the big thing is explosive plays, and we're the one bright spot offensively is John and Ryan and JJ and obviously Kalen Balaj and I tell you DeMario's had a really solid. He's really, you can tell I think he's leaning up, which we want him to be faster, and Nick Rawson had a huge big play today. So him and DeMario have. So we got all three running backs, and we've got 3, 4, and then Jalen Harvey's really stuck out to me as being very explosive. Looks faster. So very explosive offensively. And that's something that's been, obviously, I think it gives you a lot of. We have the explosiveness, the speed, and the physicality that we want. And then offensive line wise, there's a lot of competition, and I think those guys are developing. And then, with the walk-on guys, we've got a lot of guys that have. Owen Rogers is a guy that keeps sticking out to me as a guy that I think. Does everything right and's been in our program a while as a walk-on, and a guy that's with those walk-ons getting reps, a lot of guys are really catching your eye as potential special teams guys and guys that can help us in certain roles. So Kareem, I think Kareem's been solid back there, and mostly we've had a lot of guys still out because of surgeries or because of different medical things there, and then a lot of guys that are going to be major contributors, probably 5 guys that aren't here. So, but that's what I was saying today. You think when you're really got a few guys out today more than normal, kind of worried. Well, heck, be able to stop them, and the defense rose up and won the day. So that tells you, man, it's a team sport.
Years ago, you guys said look at Jalen Harvey at Spur during bowl practices. Do you see any similarities between he and Frank Darby as athletes?
Most of the time, we're really just trying. Yeah, I think Darby's a really good athlete. Jalen and him are very different type players. Darby is a very athletic, speed guy that has great athleticism. Harvey is just an intense competitor in a bigger body, or plays bigger, type guy. So. Whereas Harvey's a true spur, and Darby would be kind of a nickel. A nickel's a third corner, is what that is. So, but I appreciate him being such a team guy, because the guy would be in the rotation on offense at receiver. But we're just trying to look and see if there's a possibility there, and we'll make sure that we'll get him in the best place to best help our team.
Another player you've been trying on defense.
That's not permanent.
Another player you've been trying on defense, Jeremy Smith.
Yeah, Jeremy's really. I think Jeremy's had 4 interceptions, so he's a guy really smart. Was a quarterback in high school, and a guy again. I like his attitude, being a team player. Has gone over and done a really good job for us. So he's really been a natural fit there at safety. So I feel really good about him. Probably that's where he'll probably stay. He's done a good job.
The offensive line, can you just discuss what you're seeing there a little bit more and how that's working?
Well, everybody's a year older, and everybody's got a lot of experience. There's a lot of guys that have played up there with 8 or 9 different lineups last year. I think Sam and Quinn are the anchors up there. I think Steve Miller's a guy. Just athletically and physically, we're big, long, physical. AJ's we've got our center's returning star. You got. I think probably the guy that's sticking out has the first of spring more than anybody is Cole Cabral. So we got a lot of, with Alex Lasoya, with Connor, with Tyler McClure, Cade Cody's limited right now, but he's a tough guy that factors in. We've got quite a few. Mason Walter is a guy that's really, really improved at tackle. Tyson Risen. So that group's they've been real solid. We're probably deeper than we've ever been, but the key is getting that 5. And so I think Sam and Quinn are the anchors up there. I think Steve, Cole, those are guys that have stuck out to me right now, up front. And then obviously the center. I think we got great competition at that position and really every position. But we've really gotten better at the tackle, the edge positions, and that's where I think we need the most improvement. And the big thing, I think just got guys that are all more experienced. They don't look near as stressed, and so it's been very competitive. For the last 2 days, they've won pass rush. So in pass rush is really a defensive drill. The defense should win most of the time because you're just teeing off. It's pass. And the offense, they lost the first 3 days, and then they've won the last 2, or they lost the first 2 and won the last two days, which in pads has been pretty impressive.
When you look at Doug, I know you brought him in as a double backer, but he's in a defensive end right now. Do you feel
He's an edge guy. He's going to be an end or a devil. It's just like a lot of our guys are 2-position players. He's a guy that darn sure a pass rusher, darn sure an edge guy on 3rd down pass rusher. But we always like to start those guys off in there and teach them to play with girth, teach them to play in that, in 5s and 7s and 4s and stuff like that, where you got to learn to play pressure blocks and be physical. And so he'll wind up growing into being an end, I think. But he's a guy that can play devil or end. Very proud of him. He's played 4 different positions in 4 different practices. And one of the reasons why we're doing that, obviously we got some guys that are out, but Malik's a guy that I just like. I like his athleticism. I like his toughness. The guy can rush the passer. He's an explosive blitzer. He got a pick 6 today at Spur. We're looking for a place for him to get in the starting lineup, and so he's a guy that is really, really shined for us in the spring.
How have your defensive backs looked so far, and what do you expect from them?
Good. I think we're improving every day. I think Coach Bennett's doing a great job with those guys, and part of everything's tied together. Part of that's improving our pass rush, improving our ability to impact the quarterback, being vertically sound and cutting people off. And we've definitely, there's no doubt in my mind we've had great progress. Coach Bennett's doing a great job. Okay.